traffic and congestion. First, on changes to the road layout, what planned changes are you proposing to the road layout? And for the avoidance of further congestion, 2 questions. What measures have been considered to avoid increased congestion? And won't the new bus stop location nearer to the White Bear Roundabout cause more vehicles to back up towards the roundabout, causing more general congestion and safety issues for pedestrians?
In terms of the road layout, what we have now is an existing public house and hotel with access adjacent to the Church Avenue junction. What we've done is basically improve that by increase the junction space in there. So we move the access junction further south. This provides a dedicated right turn lane into the store. So that this will sort of minimize the conflict between the two junctions that are there. I think in terms of measures that's been considered to avoid increased congestion, I mean, there's always a perception when there's a new food store that there'll be an increase in vehicle trips to the site. But I mean, the data that we have is a lot of these trips are already on the network. So a lot of the trips that go to the store are pass by trips or diverted trips from other stores or other travels to other stores. I mean, like I said, I've done transport assessments for over 120 stores, and we've discussed this with the Highway Authority, and what we've found is that when there is a store that's more local to the site, there's actually a reduction in congestion because there's less trips traveling further afield. So basically, what if you were going to a store that's 2 or 3 miles away, you've got an option now to actually either walk to this store or travel less distance. So like I said, there is a reduction in vehicle mileage as a result of a new store which is more local. As part of the sort of transport assessment, we've also prepared a travel plan to try and encourage staff and customers to reduce their car-borne trips to the site. So we're looking at improving, like I said, providing for cycle parking facilities, dedicated access, pedestrian access into the store, and along with discussions with council, we'll consider other initiatives to improve access to the store by non-car modes. I think the last question was about the bus stop location. So as a result of the access, where we move the access south slightly, the bus stop will only be moved by about 5 meters. So this wouldn't impact pedestrian or highway safety. It's only a very minor relocation.
Daniel?
Okay, thank you. So we have, I think, 3 more questions to go. Graham, do you want to add something first?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that Ruislip has a particularly sensitive transport system, especially the road system. Small changes can have drastic effects. Anybody who's tried getting out of Ruislip at 8:45 in the morning will know that our main transport system is broken, and even 2 or 3% extra cars could push it over the edge easily into complete standstill. And once one bit of it stands still, that gridlock spreads to the rest of the system very rapidly. And I'm not sure you've necessarily, you say moving the bus stop by 5 meters. I agree, it doesn't sound a lot, but if it means that 2 vehicles can't get through every 5 minutes a particular space, that could lead to our usual gridlock. It's difficult to explain to somebody who hasn't experienced living in this area and seen how the traffic behaves, just how sensitive it is to small changes. And you talked about improving, reducing traffic and improving the other modes of transport. But you yourself said that you're only looking at 15% of the traffic to the store coming by non car mode. So that means that 85% of the people going to the store are coming by car. And I'm not sure you've necessarily addressed that properly. Anyway, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, from our point of view, I think you can only reinforce the fact that this has to be done in conjunction with the Highways Authority, who will have to take their judgment about what's been presented to them. And hopefully you might smile at it, but hopefully they've got some knowledge locally that they can share with us as well, which will help inform that as we move forward. And on the bus, obviously that would be something that TfL would have to, the bus stop, the TfL would have to have some kind of engagement with, as it would be their bus stop that would be moved.